Hi guys, Alex here. This is the Financial Pickle, and today we're looking at part of my portfolio. Well, actually, it's going to be all of my portfolio because it's in pretty bad shape. My portfolio is down almost 60%, which is ridiculous and very painful, with some positions going down as low as minus 93% as of today, which is 24th of April. We look at what happened, how we can prevent it in the future, and what exact stocks or cryptocurrencies are failing me and why. So let's dig in. Yeah. I'm not a professional investor. I only started about a year and 8 months ago in July of 2020. And over the course of, I think about a year and a bit, I have invested $16,000 into various stocks, shares, and a bit of ETFs. Where it went south is the last probably 4 months, 6 months now, and we will find out why. So in this first year and a bit of my investing career, I did pretty well. So as I think everyone, because the market was bullish, so no matter where you throw your money in, you will make some great returns. I didn't use any leverage, so $16,000 invested. I have made about $8,000 in profit, which is great. And what is the most interesting, most of it came from cryptocurrencies. 83% of my profits came from trading cryptocurrencies, and 50% of that came from trading Ethereum and Bitcoin. So the question is, where did it go wrong? Well, first of all, it went wrong with cryptocurrencies and stocks, and we will look at them step by step. The two biggest losers in my portfolio are Ergo and Vroom, trading at these tickers. The Ergo, the first bad boy, is trading right now at minus 67% of my initial investment. And this is a pretty stupid story. I've invested in Ergo and then it kind of went up a little bit. I was like, very nice. And then it dropped down by like 15-20%. I was like, guess what? I will double down, and I haven't done any f***ing research why it went down, so I just doubled down on it. And guess what? Now it's trading at minus 67%. The reason why it went down initially 20% and then another almost 50% is because there were news about the federal government investigating the company because they might have misled their shareholders. Yeah, not a good look. If I'd done my research, I obviously would not have invested, but I think in Spain at the time, I didn't care too much, so I just throw, I think 1,000 or something like that in there, and I was like, whatever, it will bounce back. Well, it hasn't yet. The next corporate is Vroom, which is an interesting one. Vroom is a good company. Their basics are pretty good. So from 2018, I think, to 2021, their profits have been steadily rising from 1.1 billion in 2019 to 3-point-something billion in 2021. So not too bad at all. The problem, however, is that their costs were increasing a lot as well. In the same time, their costs increased from $190 million in 2019 to almost $600 million in 2021. Doesn't look that bad, but the news from the company that they were losing their net profit because of their inability to actually cut costs and manage costs effectively scared investors, and they've plunged it into oblivion. And also additional factors like COVID, shortage of chips, and insane increase in the cost of used cars have obviously put a dent in their reputation as well, plunging their shares even more lower. What would you guess? I invested in the company when their shares were $30 each, which wasn't too bad. Then they dropped to 24, and I was like, it's time to buy some more. So I bought some more, and now they're trading at 1.6. That's 93% down, and that is the most disappointing because the most optimistic projections right now are looking like their stock will worth around $12 a share in 12 months. So for me to recoup it when it comes back to at least $25 a share, it's going to be a couple of years, which I'm prepared to wait. Super frustrating because it could have been easily avoided if I would have just done the research, but I'm a lazy piece of shit, obviously, and I don't do my research. I like things nice, easy, and simple, and it bites me in the ass from time to time. What can I do? The next companies which I also down in my portfolio is PayPal, which is minus 60% right now, which also was stupid. When it dropped the initial 15%, I was like, I'll buy some. And then it dropped a little bit more. I was like, I'll buy some more. And now it's minus 60%. I'm like, ah, shit. Not a big problem because I'm pretty sure it will go back up much sooner than Vroom. So not a big problem there. We also have Roku, which is a streaming service, which is down 65%. That isn't looking good because it's been down for quite some months. But in general, the streaming industry is going through a very interesting period of time right now where users are tired of the endless amount of subscriptions on every fucking service. Look at CNN Plus, which has failed spectacularly, like Putin's war in Ukraine. All right, enough with the political jokes. And the other company is Sunworks, which is down 76% in my portfolio. I've invested into it about $2,000 because somebody told me to, and I was like, ah, fuck it, why not? I've invested, and then when this person indicated that I should sell, I did not, and there we are, minus 76%. The lesson here is if somebody gives you a signal to buy and you go to use it, do your research, obviously, and then if they tell you to sell, even if it's a small loss, probably go ahead and sell it as well. But not a financial advice, obviously, think for yourself, don't be like me. Next up are cryptocurrencies. I have Aave, which is down 52%, not too bad. I love cryptocurrencies and I've actually made $10. To be honest, on Aave literally 2 days ago because I can see it's fluctuating, you know, plus 10%, minus 10%, edutake every week or so. So I'm like, just throw some money in there, make some money, close it off, and so on. So that's minus 52% and Cardano minus 58%. What a bitch, because I was hoping it will go up, but the whole cryptocurrency market is going through some shit right now, obviously. And once it's going to sort itself out, hopefully in the next couple of months, we will be back to the normals, and I think I'll recoup all of my losses there as well. So the reason why my portfolio is down so much is mainly for two reasons. Number one, I haven't done my research. Number two, I haven't pulled out in time. So I'm sure your dad can relate. But if we're talking seriously about this, there is two ways that you can avoid those mistakes. Number one is obviously doing your research. Just a light Google just to find out what people are thinking. That will be sufficient. And number two is do the technical analysis, which is also very important. You know, draw the support lines and kind of see what's happening with the graphs. It's very important. And if you don't know how to do it, you can buy my course for $2.99, link in the description. I'm kidding, of course, because I'm not that guy. I'm not going to take your money for something that you can kind of find for free on the internet. Link in the description for a couple of channels where you can learn things like this, like technical analysis, for free. They are a bit dry because people who are presenting it are not clowns like this guy, but they are serious investors and they will teach you for free. So have a look at them if you feel like it. Now, if you have noticed, I have the Ukrainian flag there, kind of colors of Ukrainian flag. I have the Ukrainian flag here. Hey there, which is a hoodie my girlfriend makes, well, kind of outsourcing stuff to support Ukraine. They raised, I think, about £60,000 so far because we're based in London, and we've donated, I think, like 20 or 30 grand to charity to support Ukraine, obviously. So if you want to support Ukraine, guess what you can do is buy a hoodie, link in the description below if you want to, and buy some healthy, sugar-free vegan sweets called Yarrow sweet box. Well, they call it just Yarrow. It's a Ukrainian brand, so every cookie you buy basically supports the brand, which is based in Kiev. Link in the description if you want some. Now let's briefly talk about what I'm actually going to do about my portfolio, which is 60% down. The short answer is nothing, because I'm a long-term investor, and when I say investor, I'm just throwing money in it, see what sticks, right? Let's be honest here. Well, I do it long term, and what that means is I throw the money in, and if it's, you know, coming back or giving me some profit a year or 2 years down the line, I'm okay with it. I don't care. In theory, what people could tell you is that you can close your positions, which are like 50% down, and then make this money back up through day trading. But the truth is, I don't have time or knowledge or give a fuck to do that. I'm just being honest here. So I'll just rather wait for the market to correct itself, and it will go back up, and I will close the positions when they are going to be in a positive. And in the meantime, I will just keep on investing in Cardano, in Polkadot, in Ethereum, blockchain, I'll say blockchain, Bitcoin, in other stocks as well, because, you know, that's kind of just part of life. This has been it. Thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you liked it. If you did, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and tell your friends, obviously. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.
We gotta make them right, chillin' with mine. We triple up, they on the double up, triple dub. Came from the basement, we only going up. They loving us. Up in the booth, I'm getting dizzy, but they the cup is up. Toast to my people that's on the come up, and you live with us.